everybody. So this week we're gonna try and avenge last week's video and not try to fail. So I got all the pieces and parts that we needed. It's a good thing Grunkle Billy knows some machinists, so we're able to bore out those cups. So we got that, we got the right bearings, and we're gonna get this front end on, and I'd like to try and get the swing arm on. I keep saying I'd like to get the swing arm, but that's what we're gonna try and do. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, everybody. So we've got the fork, the triple tree, I mean. We got this back, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Billy's buddy. He's now my buddy too. So a machinist friend. And so what the issue was is that this is supposed to be 7/8 if it came from a Sportster. It's not from a Sportster, I don't think. It could be a big twin, something. So when I ordered the bearings and the cups, they were for a Sportster, which has a 7/8 fork neck. This is a 1-inch fork neck. So all I asked our machinist buddy to do was open this up about 43 thousandths so it can slip right onto the 1-inch shaft. My glove wasn't in there, so now you guys can see it. Nice clearance fit, you know. So we can go ahead and pound these back in, and also have the bearing covers. So these before obviously wouldn't fit. Now you can see that it fits real nice. I took one of these. If you can ever seen one of these are one of these like rotating reamers. You put it on it, you go like this, right? And I had to take 43 thousandths off of this too with this. That took a while, probably, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes. I just didn't want to bother our machinist friend to you know, do something like this, because it's kind of a thick steel or whatever. So I was like, I really don't want to I don't want to bother him. So that's what I did. But now we should be good to go. We got everything we need. We got everything we need, and we're gonna put the bearings and everything on this guy, and we're gonna put it on. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys. So I was like, I need a way to pound the bearings down onto the bottom here. So Grunkle Billy and I looked around, and we found this piece of PVC. I don't really say what it is. I don't really know, but it fits perfectly over 1 inch, and so its ID is just a little bit bigger than 1 inch, and the OD is just smaller than the bearing. Here, I got the bearings right here. So we want to stay on the inner race, so it just fits on the inner race without going to the outer race. But obviously it's crooked, so I'm just gonna throw it here and straighten off one side, or you know what, I did mark it originally, and you guys can see. So like, I was just gonna make it this long, right? This long enough. And so I think what I'll do is we'll get it in here, we'll cut it, and then we'll put this all together. That's pretty straight. It's a lot straighter than this side.
You can use your deburring tool on that.
Oh, sure. Where is it?
Up on the...
Here it is. All right, yeah, so you can just take this and just go. You see the, whoop, it's leaving those, it's taking that. If this was metal, you can see it just takes it right off. Makes it real nice. Real nice. All right. All right, so I got some Fram high temp disc brake wheel and bearing grease. So I think that will do the job. Oh, yummy. The bigger the glob, the better the job, right? Okay. So I like doing it the old school way. We're just gonna get some grease in our hand here. We're gonna take those bearings, and let's make sure they fit, which I know they do. Okay, and it needs to go upside down. So let's put the dust shield on. Nice. All right, now we're just gonna pack this bearing. We're just gonna push all the grease in by hand. All right, I think that's That's plenty. Jeez. Not trying to get it to be too goopy. Oh! I heard cicadas. Now you hear them. We haven't heard any cicadas by the house. I just heard one. It sounded like just one. Yeah, don't forget everybody. Here in Chirac, we got the double brood. So we definitely it's gonna get noisy soon. It's funny, you don't realize how much you miss them until they're not there. One of those things. All right, so. Oh, money. Yeah, the last time I went to the doctor, they were like, hey, you know, it's time for you know what. And the lady just snapped a glove on, and I was like, whoa, wait a second. What? No, I'm good, thanks. I'm like, she's like, you sure? I'm like, yep, I'm good, thanks. That was, I'm like, okay, didn't even buy me dinner or nothing. That was weird. Didn't even ask. I'm like, no, I'll pass, thanks. All right, this is the cut side. And I bought from the Hazard Front a 3-pound dead blow hammer instead of a Deadpool hammer. Instead of using the wheel chalk from my car. So, all right, so it's gonna take this. It's not gonna take much. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And then just, wow, that was it. Does it spin? It's spinning. All right, that was pretty easy actually. All right, so the next thing to do is let's get these cups back in the bike. Get these cups here. We got our dead blow. It's just the right size. Oh yeah, I heard. You hear that change in tone? It got real sharp. That's how you know it's in. Hear that? There goes my gator in. So we know they're in there now. Let me grab another pair of gloves. All right, so we got our bearing in. Let's see how this sits in from the bottom. It's working. Where's this piece go? Ah, she tight up at the top. That ain't a good sign. I hope this front end works with this bike. What's up with this thing? First of all, it's really tight between the two. God damn it! Is this gonna be another fail video? I just want to get the front end on. All right, so this front end is definitely not on a Sportster. This piece is in the way. So I don't really care about this piece. It's caused me so many problems to begin with. I'm just gonna lop this off and then see how close that gets us to getting it up in there. Worst comes to worst, I fuck it up and I get a new piece, and then you know, one that's meant for a Sportster. But in the meantime, we're just gonna grind the shit out of this thing. We're gonna cut this tab off. So I got my cutter, and we're just gonna go in. There we go. Now we'll just purdy her up. All right, so we covered up the bearing. I went to go to try to take it out, but I was like, nah, fuck this, that's not gonna work. So just decided to cover it. because it didn't want to, you know, I just pounded it in. Bearings are cheap, I can get more of those, so I'm not too concerned. All right. Oh man, it's so close. It's, now this is too high. So now we're gonna have to grind this down until it fits. Because right now, it's not far enough down. All right, everybody, let's grind this down some here. I don't know if that's enough. Let's start with that. It just fought me. It wasn't just a, you know, here's some parts and put it together. I mean, that's what I bought, but that's not what I'm getting. Now that's gonna have to come way down. I mean, I'm close, but then it has to not grind on the frame here. This piece is now just grinding right here. It's gotta come way down, way down. All right, so now instead of grinding, I'm just gonna have to try and cut this bit off here, right, kind of where it was at. Let's try and do that. We just performed a bris.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. All right, there you go. Now she's almost flat. Oh, I need a seat here. All right. Oh yeah.
Okay. Try sliding that top cup down and see if it'll work. Stupid question. Can you use the PVC to tap that in? And I can come hold the bottom and you can try and tap from the top of the PVC.
I mean, we could try.
All right.
Careful, it's hot, right where your hand's at.
That's okay, I got it. Hot's relative, right?
Yes.
Hot for humans.
Yeah. I forget. The median temperature on your planet is how much?
800 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Very dry.
Very dry. Does it feel bad?
You tell me. It feels okay to me.
Yeah, it feels all right. Let's get a bearing in there. We're just gonna put this on. I just want to move on, so we get this bearing in here. Right? Oh yeah.
So we gotta pack that bearing, right?
Yeah. You see where I put that crescent wrench? All right, so this time instead of a C-clamp, I got an actual crescent wrench. Although what's weird here, what I'm seeing is that, you know, this piece is, the top nut has kind of bottomed out and we've got a little bit of gap here. So I don't understand what's up with that. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna figure it out, I guess. The next thing I want to do is grab a shock. Got this here. I got to take the top off. Now, which side is this? This is the right side. It's the drinker side, the right side. Okay. Always get myself into pickles. Oh God, ugh. This oil stinks. Oh, it's so bad. I don't fucking know. This, some unknown front end. The book's for a Sportster. This is not a Sportster. This is something else. Build a bike from scratch, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
Here's all the correct parts, they said.
Yeah.
You want a second set of hands in there to hold stuff?
Yeah, sure. Oh, see, yours went up in there no problem. Of course. Even though I'm pissed off, I'm still halfway excited that it's starting to look like something. That's exciting too. Yeah. Hey, baby. See, now I actually have a real crescent. Oh, wow, it's just barely the right size. Yeah, it's gotta stay. Okay, you got it? You hold on to it? What's that game with the circles on the ground?
1 second. Okay. Right.
That game with the circles on the ground? From your era? Where you do the...
Foursquare?
No, where you put your hands in your legs. What was that?
Twister.
Twister!
From my era.
The ancient ones.
That's right.
Or your epoch? Was that more appropriate?
Well, you know, we started rock, paper, scissors, and it was just rock.
Nice.
Okay. Try not to whack me.
Bring your head over here.
Yeah, that never works.
That never works.
Yeah.
People have tried.
Just bring back a previous personality.
Many have tried. None have succeeded.
No.
Oh, you guys, when we leave here, we're going to cook some delicious arracher and costillas de res. If you know, you know. We're having a Mexican Memorial Day weekend. I learned from the best on the south side. So we're going to go do that today. See, it needs to come up a little bit. You feel that? I can't tighten it anymore because...
That's bottomed out.
That's bottomed out.
Okay, yeah.
So I need
a spacer.
I need something underneath here, or I don't know.
Yeah.
This sucks because it's not really sitting on the bottom bearing; it's sitting on the top bearing. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah. When you said FrankenHarley, you weren't kidding.
Yeah. We're gonna.
What's this part from? 1910?
Yeah. This is not from a Sportster. So, I mean, although it's starting to look like something. I get it. There's going to be a little bit of tweaks. We'll figure something out here. The motor's in. This is pretty much in. All right, guys. So I guess we're done dicking around with this for the day. We got the front end on. I got more problems to solve. It's either that or I seriously might consider going back and finding a, you know, a Sportster triple tree or something. It just depends. You know, at this point, I mean, it's okay, but, you know, I don't know. Let's figure it out. I mean, this all works. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words at the moment. So this project's kicking my ass lately. So I was going to work on the swing arm, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. This is enough aggravation for one day. So we will see you guys on the next one, and hopefully that one won't be a stinker too. We'll see you. Easy. All right, everybody. So, you know, some successes, some failures. I think I'm probably just going to end up buying like a different triple tree or something. I don't know. I mean, the forks and all that, it all seems to work. Grunkle Billy and I did grab the axle and the wheel, and we threw it on there. And I'll pop up a couple of pictures of that here at the end of the video. And you can kind of see what it looks like. It's starting to look like something. But yeah, there's a few more things I got to work out. Like I said, this is a little bit more than some assembly required. Some modification required, I guess. So... all right, guys, we'll see you in the next one, all right? Easy. Hey everybody, remember I was telling you about cooking that arrachera up on the grill? Here we are. Damn, that looks good. Look at that. It's tasty. Nice. And the guest chef. Oh yeah, Grunkle Billy.
Hi.
We're cooking this delicious meal.
Arrachera. Say it like a white boy.
Arrachera.
There you go.
Okay.
Yummy.
Yo, this thing just moved over here. This whole, I just watched this. There's a fucking groundhog over here. We put a concrete block in his hole. Maybe he's, oh, look at this hole. Yeah, look at this one. Dude.
Yeah, let's dig another tunnel.
Man, look at this. Billy just found a caterpillar. Look at that, it's going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Look at him. That's cool, look at him go.
I have no idea what kind. It looks, you know, it reminds me of a tomato worm, but they look a lot different, and they're usually bigger when I see them.
Oh yeah?
You want to get in on this? I hear they taste pretty good, kind of nutty.
I want to save my time with eating bugs.
Where'd he go?
Right there. Oh. No.
He's holding on. Nope, he ain't letting go. He's got them little legs locked in the back.
I guess he's just gonna have to flick him.
Yep. Oh, he's holding on.
Man, he won't let go of you, Billy.
Nature loves me. Me, not so much.
Tear him apart, limb from limb. He's just hanging on there? Oh, sick. Look at that thing. There he goes.
Yeah, it must have fallen out of the tree, I guess.
Death from above. Sweet.